Hello everybody, this is Duck, and welcome to another episode of Duck's World. And on today's episode, to start off, I need to make yet another apology. As was the case with last episode with me doing a lot of off-camera mining, I've done some off-camera villagers. Now, I just need to get life in the base, and I needed at some point to get some books. The issue is they didn't get here unscathed. I got a little mad because I was transporting them via boat and then dropping them down my water elevator. And I might have punched a couple of them, unfortunately, so some of them are mad at me, but I've just been giving them bread, and I'll have to do some sort of villager breeder here in a second. Or maybe not in a second, but later on this series, because I'm running out of villagers, and I made them all librarians here. And what I want to do is right across here, I want to at some point put the other types of villagers here in the base. So with that being said, I apologize for doing, for me, quite a bit of progress off camera again. That's just kind of what happens. And also, we've got despawn proof name tags for all the villagers so that they don't despawn. So I'm gonna have to save these for more of the villagers and any other entities that I want to keep. So I'm just gonna put them back in the valuables chest because that's where the name tags were. But what I want to do at the beginning of this episode after that apology is we're going to be doing diamonds. And we're going to be doing an entire diamond kit right off the bat today. I've been wanting to do it since I got enough diamonds to go mining, and I've been really excited, but I wanted to do it on camera and do maybe something on camera rather than everything happening off camera. There's the cover me with diamonds, diamond leggings, diamond chest plate, and I'll just do a helmet. I know how to craft these things, but this is so much quicker for me to do it this way. So there we go. There is that. Let's pull this off. Put the diamond armor on right away. And I don't have lapis on me, but I wanna enchant it right away. But there we go. There's some diamond armor, which is exciting. I might go diamond tools too. I'm not sure yet. But let's get some lapis and let's see what type of enchantments we can get, because I'm still not safe, even with diamond armor on. I'm not safe for myself. So I'm gonna go up here. We can probably get, with 31 levels from the zombie grinder, we can probably get, maybe the chest plate has the best enchantment on it. I think that's probably the wisest move for now. But I had it on. I'm pulling it right off the bat. But let's go chest plate first. And we have blast protection and unbreaking. Let's go. I need that. And that might be all I do. Unbreaking. Sure, we'll go unbreaking on that. Unbreaking, and what else? Fire protection. Let's go. Let's put fire protection on these as well. Get unbreaking on that. I know these aren't really depth strider. I kind of wanted the depth strider, but I got feather falling again, so that's all right. I know that those aren't the best enchants, but I can up it here later. But yeah, I kind of wanted to do that right off the bat. Get some diamond armor, help protect myself a little bit, especially with what I'm wanting to do here later after the iron farm and whatnot's built. I've got some big plans planned, and some dangerous stuff planned. So there's that. But actually, how many sticks? 9 sticks. I'm gonna need more wood. Do I have any wood in these chests? I want to do. Well, I'm thinking about it. I want to do tools as well. And that should be enough. All right. Sorry for the long clip, but this is a monumental moment for me, so I want to keep you guys here. Let's do diamond tools as well. And that way we at least have some sort of grasp on what needs to be done in terms of tools and whatnot. And sword. axe and pickaxe, if I can find it. Yeah, that's still quicker for me to do that rather than actually craft the thing. But if we pull these out, we'll go sword, pickaxe, axe, and shovel. And then with lapis, let's enchant them too. Alright. Sword, unbreaking. That's it. It's alright. Fortune. Yeah, might as well. Unbreaking, good. Oh, and efficiency. Let's go. And then this, fortune, and efficiency. Nice. Alright. Well, we're to some diamond, guys. It's about time. On episode 29 of Duck's World, we finally got diamond. But yeah, that's really good. I'm really proud of that. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take care of all of these tools, put them back where they belong, get them organized, and then we will be working today, hopefully, on getting this iron farm done. And finally, you know, keeping promises with getting all of the stuff in this world wrapped up to where I'm satisfied with where we are. So, without further ado, let's get right into the meat of today's episode. So for the fourth time I'm going to try to record this clip, and I need to apologize because there is life in the base and I didn't record any of it. So we now have a whole lot of villager types in here, and a lot of them are pretty maxed out. I spent quite a bit of time. This buddy right here, all the rotten flesh from the zombie grinder, I'll be bringing over here to trade with him. But as you can see, my food system is now taken care of, so I will be taking down the food farm. That infrastructure is no longer needed because I've got these farmers here and they do a really good job at getting me food at a very reasonable price, and since I keep trading with them, I get discounts. So we're good on that front. Additionally, I now have means to get very cheap enchantments and very cheap iron tools and diamond tools. So the infrastructure for the iron farm also will probably be coming down in this episode, just because I don't need it. So I apologize for that. I did a lot of progress without showing it, and I've also made a lot of big decisions for this series without telling you guys about it in advance. So what that means is I'm probably going to do a time lapse of getting all of my tools and armor up to code now that I have a bunch of books here. I'll probably be getting them as good as I can. I'll be doing some trading, and then I'll probably time lapse the taking down of the infrastructure. So there's that update, and then after that we will see what we can do in today's episode now that I've done a whole lot of progress without showing you guys. So during my time of enchanting and starting to remove down the infrastructure, I realized a couple things. Number one, well, I guess I learned three things. Number one, these villager noises are absurdly annoying. Number two, enchanting stuff costs a whole lot more in levels than I thought it did, so I'm going to be working on getting my tools figured out later. I've got all my iron to where I'm a little bit happy with it, and my sword and my shield. But I'll have to do pickaxe, my axe, and my shovel later. And then third is that it's kind of boring for you guys to watch me tear down my infrastructure of my food and iron farm. So we're going to move away from that. I'll do that off camera. I'll do that later. So what that means is I've got to find something for us to do today. And I don't know what to do. So give me a minute and we will start working on something productive in today's episode on camera this time. Alright, so what we're going to do in today's episode is we are going to dig out this hole here in the base a little bit, and we are going to be building a automatic sugarcane farm. And that is because I think that is going... Hey bud, how you doing? That's going to be the cheapest trade for us to get emeralds through paper from sugarcane. So I'm going to have to craft pistons and whatnot, and then we will work on getting the sugarcane farm up and running so we don't have to worry about mining for diamonds or having expensive trades ever again. Alright, so I, due to some reasons, have most of the farm done again, as I've kind of shown as a trend. But we should, so once this here grows, these observers will do exactly that, and they will push the sugarcane into the hoppers here, which should bring them over here to this chest as they do. I did notice that I want to bring this up one more so that the sugarcane can grow a little bit better. So I'm going to do that real quick. And when I do this, this will also give me room to do a little bit more redstone circuitry back here in the future if I ever need to. So I'm going to clear room for this, and we should just be able to put this in here like so. Take this out, and then when we come down here, we should just be able to take our pistons as so, put them up, facing that way, clear this out so I could put the observers up, like this, so when we come up here like so, we should be able to put observers facing that way up here like this. So we'll do this, face them this way. Oh, not facing up, facing sideways. Like that. There we go. So now what should happen is if I come around here and we unpower them or power them, I think if we unpower them and then actually these need to be moved back, so give me a second, I will reconstruct this and then I'll explain it in the way that it's supposed to be explained. Alright, so as it's raining, now that I've got this constructed, I will show you how it works properly. So if we come up here, the observers will detect when this here sugarcane grows to 3 high, which is its max height, as so, and then it'll activate this redstone dust, which will activate these pistons, which will push this sugarcane out into this chest here. So it works now, and so all I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these building blocks and I'm just going to fill this in as so that all of the items have to be pushed out this way, which means I need to also make these blocks unavailable for these items to be pushed that way. They have to come this way. And then what I will be doing is I want to see this farm, but I also don't want it to be like super noticeable, if that makes sense. So I'm going to just cover this up with glass for the time being. And there's a little mini farm, micro farm back there that won't do a whole lot, but it'll do a little bit for me so that I can take some sugar cane when I need to. So there's a little bit of a farm. Sorry, all the progress was done off camera again, as much as some stuff here has been done. It is due to noise in a dorm room, and so I've got to do progress without recording, because otherwise all you guys would hear is a lot of YouTube videos being played. But I'm sorry about that. But other than that, that's all the progress that I've got done. Was just that micro farm and this enchanting. But here in a little bit, I'm Mr. Iron Golem, I will get some more stuff ready and prepared, and then we will keep working. I guess that the only productive thing that I have right now planned and stuff that I want to work on today is the deconstruction of the iron farm and the food farm infrastructure. And I know there will be some people that will say, well, why would you not keep this infrastructure for some sort of memory later on? And the reason I'm saying that is because, quite frankly, they're ugly. Oh, hey, bud. It's mostly infrastructure that is just cobblestone boxes, and so I just feel like it needs to go. So guess we're gonna just work on that, and I'm going to be careful of my pickaxe because its durability is low. So, well, not low, but it doesn't have. Why on earth do I have my fortune pickaxe with me? Hold up, give me a second. I have another pickaxe that's not fortune that I am much cooler with getting rid of, if need be. So I'm going to quickly find it, so that we're not using a fortune pickaxe, but instead using an unbreaking one, and then we will, I guess, deconstruct the infrastructure around. So here we have a silk touch and a mending pickaxe, and although it's still not great, at least I can repair the durability here if it gets low. So I'm going to take that and use it. Now I'm gonna have to be careful because I don't want to lose it because it doesn't have unbreaking on it yet. So I'll just have to watch that. But this should make it a little bit easier for me now that I've got tools and armor that won't break on me all the time. As long as I don't die to lava or have them despawn, I should be perfectly alright with armor and tools. Hence why I'm not going to actually work on the iron farm. I'm not going to construct it, because to me it seems like there's no reason to. Also, it's a good thing that I got the silk touch, because now I can actually take out the glass. As you might have seen towards the end of the time lapse, I forgot about that, so I didn't take it out completely. But here now, if I'm right, yep, I can take out the glass without any issue. So yeah, I'm just going to take this stuff out, make sure to watch the durability on my pickaxe, and we'll see what else comes up in the midst of this deconstruction. One thing that I will say is that this food farm was a disaster in among itself, because all we ended up with was wasting time with constructing things and then destroying things right away. So I'm sorry about that. It didn't end up doing me any good, but it gave me a chance to experiment with some redstone mechanics more than anything. So it wasn't a complete loss, although I feel like it kind of was. But regardless of that, yeah, I got all the glass down, so I'm just going to keep taking down the cobblestone, and then we will work on getting it all taken care of. Alright, so the food farm experiment's completely gone. All that remains are these torches to prevent stuff from spawning until I figure out how to terraform to fix this area. But with that gone, all that stands here for unused infrastructure is that right there. And I'm going to start taking it down. However, I do want to take this moment to apologize for the lack of good quality content as of late, due to a variety of reasons, both over my break which I just finished as of the beginning of this episode, the end of last episode a little bit. And this episode so far quality has been severely lacking, and I apologize for that. But yeah, I just wanted to take some time to apologize for that. And another thing is for some reason Minecraft audio is just being stupid, and the music will come in at times and other times it won't, so it's inconsistent between clips. So I do apologize for that as it's slowly fading in. I don't know if you can hear it or not. My microphone gain, it doesn't pick it up well, but yeah, I just wanted to apologize for that, and that kind of affects the quality of it. And I'm still, as a content creator, still trying to find what good quality content looks like and how to ensure that it's good. So there's kind of that update. But yeah, that's about it. Just now taking down the mob. Thank goodness for feather falling. Thank goodness for feather fall. I'll tell you that right now. But yes, I am taking down the mob farm / iron farm, and it's getting night, so I will be going and sleeping and then returning. But I will update you guys when the mob farm is almost down, and then we will see if there's time to do some more stuff in this episode. Well, the cap of the tower is almost completely gone. Just this little bit of this wall remains, and then it'll just be working on getting this platform down, and then the tower will continue right after that. Yeah, that's kind of the progress update. I am glad that I have Feather Falling 3 on these boots, because these holes, I don't know why I decided to do that when I was deconstructing the mob farm earlier. However, I did it, and now these boots are the only thing that's kept me from having a lot of deaths added to the death counter, which I am pleased to say, I think it's been 4 episodes since I've died. So that's a really good thing. I'm been lucky in several instances not to die off camera, because that would be embarrassing, but I haven't died, and I'm pretty proud of that. So yeah, that's kind of a good thing. I'm probably going to move the death counter today, maybe, as well. So be on the lookout for that as well. But yeah, that's kind of the progress update. For some reason, every time I want to record something important, the game is like, yeah, you can do it in the rain. So hence the rain all around here. But yeah, that's about it. So I'll catch you guys when I've got the tower almost taken care of. I have had several people ask me why I didn't just keep a mob farm and have a mob farm and a zombie grinder, and that's because it was kind of redundant. I wanted to clarify that. If I haven't already, I might have. I don't know. But I wanted it for XP, and the zombie grinder does well enough with XP that I have no issues with not using it. And now that I have mending on almost all of my tools, I feel like it's alright to just use the zombie grinder. So that's kind of my thoughts. That's why I'm taking down the mob farm. And I was going to do an iron farm with this tower. And then I started working with villagers off camera, and I realized I can get iron tools for like a dozen emeralds. And I'm literally rolling in emeralds right now, so there's no reason not to do that. So the iron farm is also going to go. I might regret that decision. Oh, almost. That was scary. Like I said, I might regret that decision, but that's for me to regret in the future, because I don't want to do an iron farm right now. So yeah, that's kind of my logic and reasoning behind this. It's not good reasoning, but it's reasoning nonetheless. So yeah, that's kind of what my thought process was. So yeah, that's kind of it for this little progress update. I am about a third of the way down now, so the tower is looking like it's getting there. Now I'm gonna have to come back and take down these pillars, but I can do that. That's not a big deal for me. So, yeah. Just gonna keep working at it. I am realizing that I am terrible at having a consistent block palette because I've got dirt and stone bricks and cobblestone and all of that intermixed here. It is what it is, I guess. But yeah, I'll catch you guys when I have the tower completely down. So we're to the part of the tower where we have the water streams, so I'm going to block them off here real quick. I'm just getting kind of annoying dealing with them, but yeah, we're getting further along. I think this will probably be the last progress check. I got a little bored of just working this, so I went and took all the pillars down besides this one here, just because I got bored of just going in a square. I need a little bit of a break of the square of the tower, so that's kind of where the progress update is. I had to go repair my pickaxe, and its durability is getting to where I don't like it anymore. For this second go round either, but that's alright. Once I get enough experience levels, we should be able to combine enchantments and not have to worry about very much more of this. Because we'll have unbreaking and mending, so we won't have to worry too much more about the XP and, well, not the XP, but the, ouch. The, what am I trying to say? The durability of these tools. So, yeah. That should also help with me dying, and I shouldn't have to worry about dying for very much more of this series. But that does beg the question: when am I going to go to the end, or start making my way towards the end? Well, I'm not even to the point where I found a nether fortress or a bastion in the nether, so we're a long ways out from that. So you do not need to worry about me beating the game anytime soon in this series. But yeah, that's kind of, I kind of have gotten questions about that a little bit, not from anybody in the comment sections, but from people in real life. Well, when are you going to beat the game? I am nowhere near beating the game right now, so I am instead spending my time very wisely and destroying things that I tried to build, and I think that's a valuable use of my time too. So you don't have anything to worry about with me getting to the point where, oh, the game's beaten, and end of the series. No, because even once the game's beaten, I still have a lot of things I want to do in this series. And one of the bigger things was villagers, until my brain was like, I want to just do this now and not show this on camera. So yeah, sorry about that again, but yeah, we've got other things that I kind of want to do, so we don't need to worry too much about that. But that being said, as I'm rambling along, the mob farm is now completely gone. It is now a clear, rainy sky without a mob farm. So I just slept in the village, and I'm going over to the zombie grinder to finish up repairing my pickaxe now. Oh, hey, Mr. Skeleton, I don't want to deal with you right now. But one thing that I wanted to do to close out this shorter video is I actually wanted to kind of debrief, because a lot has happened on this world over the last 3, 4, 5 episodes, and I apologize for it being kind of all over the place, but me being on break at home, having weird recording hours, and then me having weird recording environments in my dorm room where it wasn't quiet kind of made these videos a little wonky. So I want to kind of debrief with that. So yeah, enchantments, I got them. I did a whole lot of mining when I was at home and had nothing better to do. Hence why I've got all of the diamonds, all of the emeralds, all the redstone, all of that. I just had a lot that I needed to get done on the world and didn't do any of it. I just went caving and mining. So there's that. That allowed me to get all diamond this episode, and a bunch of that other stuff was able to be done because of that. Also, I did some enchanting in that time lapse, as you can see. I kind of like my gear. It kind of is pretty good. We got Fire Protection 2, Unbreaking 2, Mending, Blast Protection 4, Unbreaking 3, Mending, Fire Protection 1, Unbreaking 1, Mending, Feather Falling 2, Protection 2, Mending. These are all really good, and as I'm killing mobs and stuff like that, it like rejuvenates my durability, so I don't have to worry about it. So watch this. I have flame on my sword too. So as these guys die, I come over to the corner where I can get XP from them. After this guy dies, come on, go. There we go. Come up here. All my stuff's getting repaired. Then if we open this back up, all repaired. And then my sword, Unbreaking 2, Fire Aspect 1, Mending, Bane of the Arthropods 5, which I got in a trade, and I was really impressed with it. I one-shot spiders. They are completely gone. And then my shield, Unbreaking 2, Mending. I like that a lot. And then the rest of my tools, I still need to get some more stuff on. And I also need to combine the 2 pickaxes that I have. But it's amazing. I love it. I love this enchanting. I was excited to start doing it. And I apologize now that it was kind of a... Once I saw it, I was like, I got to do it right away. So I apologize that I didn't really show much of it. But yeah, that's kind of the debrief for today's episode. I like that this XP literally makes my sword perfectly gone as soon as the XP is gone. Watch, sword durability completely refilled. Also, I did, if you saw it in the time lapse a little bit, when I one-shot chickens, they are cooked chicken one-shot, and the XP has enough to repair the durability on my sword. So, even for some reason I can't get food when I trade, like I have been, I can just one-shot chickens and probably do the same for mutton from sheep and also beef steak from cows with a 2-hit. I should be set with food. I don't need to worry about the food farm, hence why I was fine with pulling it out. Didn't work anyways, pulling it right out of there. So that was kind of my thought process with that. But that being said, I think that today, as a shorter episode, I'm probably going to sign off here. It's been a pretty weird one. I apologize for that. But yeah, I guess thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know what you thought of the episode in the comments, and I will be sure to get some enchantments fixed for you guys here, either in the next episode or off camera in between, so you guys kind of can have a little bit better sense of what's going on. But thank you guys so much for watching. Again, as always, I love your guys' feedback. I always appreciate it. It's very helpful to hear what you guys with actual experience on how enchantments and whatnot, how all that works. But again, yeah, thank you guys so much. Again, I'm rambling as I've been doing all episode, but I guess I'll just catch you guys in the next video. Adios.